Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to his Dark Materials. So I feel like Lyra and Will are on their way to hopefully help Roger in some way, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I'm interested to learn more about the land of the dead. And maybe that will be a decent focus in this episode. I feel like it might be. But yeah, let's get into it.
Hands, stop that.
Pan's scared.
There are people here who should have demons, but don't.
Oh, sweetheart, it's gonna be okay.
His way.
Doesn't seem it.
Yeah, he's not fine. I can't tell. Is she at the Magisterium? To really fight it at the source, you know what I mean?
Hello. Delighted to see you again. Please tell the Cardinal that Mrs. Coulter is back.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess if you can't find Lyra, fuck them up from the inside, right? Oh my lord.
You. Yes, I'm talking to you. You aren't dead.
How long do we wait?
Until you die, of course.
Did you not think we knew you were coming? Back to us? Where you belong?
Oh.
And in return, you have betrayed me.
I betrayed you. She is sin.
No. Somewhere out there is a tempter. A serpent. And I had to keep them from meeting. I had it all. And then you sent your troops and scared them away.
Is Azrael still actively searching for them?
She never held much of his interest.
Well, that's true.
Your abstinence is magnificent. Remember what we did together. Mother. She was only too happy to help.
Oh, good. Okay. Mary just walking around nature, following some sticks. Oh, don't cry.
Please, we don't know what we're doing, and you seem vaguely friendly. We just really need to know what the rules are here.
Our death hovers close by and guides us. We will welcome it. It's not ready to take us yet.
Oh.
What's the death?
And you go with them to the boat and the boatmen.
That's what I saw in my dream.
The only way you're going to cross the water and go to the land of the dead is with your own deaths. And they will come.
Well, now, I don't know how I feel about all of this. Yeah, me and Pan are on the same page. I don't know.
Well, now that I'm here, you don't mind if I take a look around, do you?
I'll fetch support.
Good. We all need support. Go on. Dr. Cooper, are you building a bomb? You don't understand. I do.
Maybe this isn't the right thing to do.
But we are doing it. It's what we came here to do.
It's not too late to turn around. With the knife, we'll find our way back home.
Oh my god.
You were on my side.
I thought I was by your side.
Oh, Pan.
Neither of you understand, do you? I never got a chance to say goodbye to Roger. I never got a chance to say I'm sorry. All I want to do is make things as good as I can. Even if I have to die doing so. You're my death.
Yes.
Only through your love
Ooh, what's happening?
and your guidance will I find
the strength to do what must be done, to lead us into salvation. The hair. We are certain this is a child's?
Fra Pavel is certain.
Is there enough of it, Dr. Coulter?
This will be ample. The hair, wherever it might be, will want to be made whole. It will be merciless in this pursuit. Whichever world she is in, forgive my heresy.
Really?
The bomb should find Lyra, who knows you better than anyone.
That's not true.
Who knows you better than even you know yourself.
I just want to be good. I just want to help someone. And Roger needs me. And I wasn't there the last time he needed me. Look at me. Help me.
Oh no.
I will be your guide. So as for getting out again, you'll have to manage that by yourself.
Oh goodness. Oh my god. Hello.
You take me to the best places. You know that? He will intervene.
Will he?
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know the answer to that. Okay.
This has to stop now.
Okay, what does that mean?
Destruction.
Okay, well.
What if we don't come back?
Then we will have died doing something important.
Wow. Oh my god. So emotional. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This way!
Oh no. Well, I still have faith that she's gonna cause some sort of destruction.
I wish to stand trial for the murder of Cardinal Sturrock. A murder I conspired on with your father, President, a man who sins with every fiber of his being. You call yourself a holy man? How do you think your authority looks
my
on you
God.
now? Huh? A man of hate, surrounded by haters who worship you.
And an incoherent, emotional woman.
Oh, sure.
Such true, enticing beauty. Now I will give your beauty what it has always lacked. Grace. And when we sever your demon, you will be the bullet.
Think of the sellers.
Well, that didn't really go as planned. Oh, shit.
We need passage across the water.
I'm sorry. One of your party is unsuitable for travel at this time.
No, that's...
We have to follow the rules. No passage.
Oh my
Not
god.
for him.
Oh my god.
He is me.
If you come, he must stay.
If we separate, we die.
But isn't that what you want?
Yeah.
He fits everywhere. And we've always traveled together. No one's ever had any problem
He
with it. So
can
I
come
don't
in the
see how
boat.
you...
But if he does, the boat stays here.
Is this how it works? I can pull it.
Only I can pull the boat.
When will she see him again?
She won't.
What do you mean?
None have come back.
They'll reunite when she comes back. She's
We
gonna
will.
figure it out.
We'll find a way.
Yes.
Another way.
Yes.
So since we're doing that, be kind, Boatman. We might have to make an exception just this
Oh
once.
my god. Oh my god. This is horrible.
But I can't not do this.
You can. Lyra.
What about Roger and Sal?
Roger's dead. And Sal's gone. And it won't be Lyra and Pan. You're leaving me here alone. I need you to. Why can't you see that?
I'm not leaving you. Not forever. Will and we will find a way out of here.
You've chosen Roger over me.
Oh my god!
Don't hear it. I love you.
Just code.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I took a quick break after that to try to get my makeup is not holding up regardless. I just did a little bit to try to get myself together. Oh my god. Oh my, that fucked me up. That fucked me up. And yeah, I mean, makeup's a lost cause at this point. It's not even good right now, but I tried to make it manageable for at least these post-episode thoughts. And then but what an episode. What an episode. And that ending was just so fucking tragic. And you know, I'm just so torn. Obviously that was insanely sad, and leaving Pan, you know, and you could tell that throughout this entire episode, Pan just, it's almost as if he knew there was some, you know, looming gloom, you know, waiting, like just something is not right and something is not okay. And that, I think, you know, all kind of culminated in this final scene, which was one of the saddest moments of the show. I mean, I can't even imagine. And as soon as the guy said, you know, one of you can't make the journey, my heart sunk. And the way that, you know, Pan, we've only known Lyra with Pan, and Pan and Lyra have only known each other, you know, so, and I don't know why I didn't really think of it before getting to that scene, that she would, in order to die, she would have to separate. It just broke my heart into pieces, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do it justice by, you know, forming into words by what that really meant, because it's obviously, you know, somebody who, I mean, it's your soul, it's your everything. And to know that your soul specifically, you know, the thing that knows why you do what you do, or, you know, is that inner voice for you and everything. To be like, don't choose Roger over me, which she really, you know, she has full intent to do. And I think under maybe any other circumstance, Pan would want to help Roger, but he's scared. But she's scared, obviously, because he's hurt. But you know what I mean? Like, there is just like, what if I lose this forever? We don't have any guarantees that she's going to make her way back out. I have faith, but that's a big leap of faith to take, right? It just breaks my heart, and to just see that, and then like to hear the whimpers of Pan, and then her screaming, I just, it was horrible. That was a horrible thing to watch. And obviously I'm torn because I clearly want her to get to Roger and to help him. But for that, it was just so horrific. And at least she has Will with her, but like Pan is just, you know, alone, kind of like, I just don't know. Presumably the guy with the boat will be back, but I just, what is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like heartbroken by that. And I do want them to help Roger. You know, I don't really falter in that, but that doesn't make that scene any like more horrible. I gotta say, one of the most shocking things of the episode, I'm gonna kind of move on from that before I cry again, because that was too much. That was too much, and I'm just, my makeup is gonna hold on just a little bit longer, and we're gonna try to you know, do right by it and not cry more. But honestly, the most shocking thing is that, in my opinion, is that the Magisterium kind of got one over on Mrs. Coulter. I don't mean to shade them so much, but they like notoriously kind of get played a lot, and I have a feeling that maybe a lot of that might be the presence of Father Gomez. You know, it's really interesting with McPhail. He's always, I feel like, been seduced by Coulter, and you know, it's like she is this object of his desire, and there is something, I think, that he is, you know, taking hold of by, you know, trying to like get rid of her once and for all, to not be really tempted in any sort of way anymore. But I don't really think, you know, he's really sort of parading as such a true and holy man, and I just don't, you know, I do wonder how Gomez sees him in this situation. Do I feel bad for Coulter? Really, at my core, not particularly. What I do feel bad about is the, you know, because if she gets severed, I mean, you know what I mean. But what I do feel bad about, just on the, you know, on paper, is, you know, this woman who has really climbed the ranks, so to speak, within this very male dominated world, and she's still, you know, and has, I think it's fair to say, proven to be more impressive than the majority of them when it comes to a lot of stuff. Also more horrifying in a lot of ways as well. So, you know, but to see her kind of just be diminished to, you know, kind of those words he said, the very, you know, point and look at the hysterical woman type vibes, you know, I think that is a, you know, something to note. I don't particularly, and you know, I think there's something that's really, there is a tragedy linked to the fact that she really came there to do her best to try to protect Lyra, and it fell short. And I wonder if I'm so sorry, I don't know his name, the spy, the little, if, I assume maybe he'll go tell Azrael, and maybe Azrael will show up and do something. I mean, Azrael, in my opinion, is, wants the approval and devotion of Marissa. And I think he's almost jealous that Marissa is giving her the moment that Marissa is sort of giving devotion to anybody, that it's more so Lyra than him. I don't know if it's jealousy, but you know what I mean? Like, I think there's a weird situation going on there. So it's possible he could come in clutch. But it's also possible that she could save herself. More possible. Because, again, I don't mean to be shady, but I mean, the Magisterium has just never, they have done horrific things. But they have also been played like fiddles a lot. And a lot by Coulter. So it was an interesting thing, and I would say a fairly shocking thing, that McPhail sort of really kind of, said what he said and did what he did at the end of the episode. But I just, I'm not counting her out. I'm not counting her out one bit. I don't think I'll ever count her out. Do I like everything she does? No. Does she figure out ways to achieve her goals? Yes. So we'll see how that goes. But I will admit to the fact that we are getting kind of towards the end. We're at the halfway point of this final season. So, I mean, there's some major characters that could really, not that his Dark Materials has ever had a hard time killing off characters before, but, it's possible that she could actually die too, which would be insanely tragic for her character. For her to finally find purpose as a mother, whether she's worthy of that or not, but, to have this be the final, I mean, that would be insanely tragic. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Mary, I know what. I hope we get more of her and not just her wandering around, although this beautiful creature that she just came across, kind of interesting, and we'll see what happens there. But, I mean, can we get a little bit more Mary? And, not just her, wandering around in wilderness? She does it well. I'm not, I won't knock her for it, but, kind of would like a little more from her. I truly, I wish I could be more insightful in these post-episode thoughts, but I'm a bit, emotional. I have the emotional exhaustion of that final scene because it was just so sad. And especially, I'm sure, well, I don't know how you guys would feel during that scene. I don't know if there's, a group of people that maybe thinks that she should have stayed with Pan and Roger's fate is Roger's fate. Obviously I love Roger so much, so that really guides a lot of, how I feel about a lot of stuff. And when, we heard his voice and saw him briefly at the end of season 2, I just got really, really excited. And, so I clearly want her to go and save him and all of that. I really want that. But the tragedy of it all is just, oh God. And I love I love this show because of the fact that we have such grand, big scale war shit going on. But really at the heart of it, it's these characters that we love and have followed. I mean, the tragedy of, you know, Pan and Lyra. Does that mean that like Pan is going to go somewhere with all of the other demons that have been separated? Is Pan going to reunite? With Roger's demon? Is Pan going to come across like Esther? I don't know. I have questions, but you know what I mean. And I feel like maybe the next episode is going to deal with it a little bit more, and we'll get some answers and stuff. But I mean, I wish I could. Sometimes it happens on my channel where I wish I could be more insightful, but I'm just kind of really emotionally exhausted. Which I think that lends to kind of a genuine nature of my post-episode thoughts. Like sometimes I am so like shaken by what I just watched that I'm not super clear in what I'm saying. And I try my best, but I think I prefer it that way. I prefer to just get my thoughts out like right away and everything, and if I happen to be shaken, that's part of my reaction. That's part of this. But yeah, I really don't know what to say past that. I can't wait to watch the next episode. I feel like we might see Roger again. It's going to be interesting to see Will meet Roger as well. And I hope that we follow Pan as well. Like, I hope it's not just from Lyra's perspective. And I feel like Pan had every right to be hurt, upset, which is Lyra also being hurt and upset. Yeah, but I hope that we still sort of follow what he's going through, and I hope he doesn't feel. But I know they're the same person, that he's a part of her or whatever. So I don't know if this is a stupid thing to say, but I hope he doesn't feel like guilt where she says, I love you, and he said, just go. Like, that was like the last thing he said. I don't know. They are really, I don't know. Guys, that was horrible. That was horrible. I cried so much. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there because I don't even know what else to say. I really, truly don't. I apologize if these post-episode thoughts did not kill it. I can't imagine they did because I am just distracted by how emotional I got. Okay. I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.